Hey there, and welcome back to Cursed Seeds, an educational monster train series where we struggle through the toughest challenges around. I know, it's been a couple weeks since I've recorded this particular series, but the truth is that I just had a lot of recording to do, got a little bit busy, and didn't get this particular one out. So here I am prioritizing these so that we don't fall too far behind on whatever's happening, whatever submissions we're getting. I have a pretty good selection of them. So we're just kind of working backwards from what I've got in the Discord server right now. And yeah, so let's talk about what we can see here. It's clear that we've got some losses, some pretty late game ones. These might be Seraph losses, maybe, possibly a 39k seems like that could be there. I think a 43, 44k is around Divinity, so some late game challenges. Our champion is Rector, and we have Queen Zimpling. It's fine. I don't see anything terrible here. As long as this isn't Diligent, right? You have to respect Diligent a lot when you get the double unit starter like this. So maybe it's Diligent and it's just spicy like that. But we'll see. Still, two people did play it from my server and got some wins on it. So they're not very high scoring wins, admittedly. There's some of them seem like they got beaten up a lot in order to get there, but they are wins all the same. So we'll see. Yeah. Anyway, in case you're joining us for the first time, here's what's going on. Basically, I am recording viewer submitted runs. So if you're playing Monster Train at Covenant 25 with no mutators and you either struggle with a run or find a run that's super blessed, you can send it my way and I will play it for you on the channel. I'll admit that I'm only doing currently one of these a week, which means I get a lot of submissions. I'm not able to go through all of them. So I'm kind of just picking and choosing based on proximity and things like that. Like when they got submitted, so on and so forth. Inevitably, there will be some that get missed, but that's okay. It happens. It's a good thing that it's a good problem to have, right? That there are more submissions than time for me to record them. Because if the alternative was true and we weren't getting any submissions at all, then I just wouldn't play this series, right? Because there would be no runs to do. So it's good having some stuff. We're currently on a 45 win streak on this particular series. Our previous run was with, oh yeah, it was Thorned Hollow infused with Shadow Eater. We actually got the Fabled Thorn Eater, and we did it in the Chase Seraph, and we crushed it. It was Shard Channeler, Root Split Mask, both of which did huge work. And then we also had Chain of Gems with some Shade Splitters to like face tank a little bit, and a holdover plus 30 Glimmer to do a lot of work. I will also point out that we had a double stack in Snare, which ended up being super clutch. I'm pretty sure, if memory serves, that we didn't even fight one of the mini bosses because I just locked him down on the bottom and ignored him entirely. So pretty good stuff, all things told. This is going to be a Rector run today, so that might take me a little bit of time to navigate if they force me into a Dark Calling run. This would be a little bit of an interesting Dark Calling run with the addition of Queen Zimplings. There's a lot of units here, so cutting it down to the point where I can only reform the important ones might be tough. Maybe I mean, it is possible that a Harvest run could work here if you get a really strong self-scaling like Horned Warrior or something. We'll have to see what we see, though, right? It's hard to predict. Anyway, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's see what this challenge has in store for us. Yeah, let's go. Alright, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing fine. Nothing too particularly crazy to report, trying to catch up on as much recording as I can. That said, I am super stoked for Baldur's Gate 3 later this month. It is later this month, it's July. We get it, if you pre-order, we get it on July 31st, so that's really spicy and exciting. So I'm looking forward to that a lot. We have Starfield coming later this year. I am very hyped for all of these games, which is very rare for me. I almost never play games on launch. Turns out I'm playing 2 games on launch this year, which is kind of shocking, but it's going to be good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Otherwise, just replaying some Fallout on the side, Fallout 4 as it were, getting the fix out before Starfield hits. So So those are kind of things I'm looking forward to doing on my weekend whenever I finish all this recording. But yeah, that's where we're at. So let's get in on this. Today we are default melting Exile Hellhorned. This is a spicy clan combo because of a lot of reasons, but we at least didn't get Diligent, which I think would have been particularly doomed here. Would have been spicy. This is a very good run to go infinite if we have the pieces in any fashion, because there are so many units, you just play them all out and then you have 3 cards in your deck or something. So fair enough. We're facing Explosive Sigil Daedalus, Rage Fell, and Patient Seraph with Wicklash, Ritual of Battle, and Crushing Demise. These starting cards are sick. They're excellent. You just kill an enemy, you have offensive scaling in 2 forms, and you have a burnout extender. That's nuts. That's awesome also because this means that for purposes of Burnout Rector, if I start with it, I can get away with it and just not play him on turn 1 depending on draw orders, and play all my units, and I'm guaranteed to see him and a Wicklash in time for the boss. So we're actually super chilling. I do want to see where everyone died. I think they are Divinity or Patient. Both Divinity deaths, actually. So it looks like everyone got past Patient. Interesting. I wonder what the challenges there were. Especially when you start with a Crushing Demise, right? I mean, maybe if they don't show me any spell chains, but, you know, a single spell chain -1 Crushing Demise just kills entire mini-boss floors. So those are, like, the biggest threats. Make, like, 2 or 3 of those. This card's nuts. This card is in my top 10 for a good reason. Anyway, let's see what we're working with temple-wise. Temple's on 4, 5, 6, and 8, so 4, it's fine. We have a Hellvent on 8 on Steel side, nothing special. Both shops on 7. The Steel shop is better with the Vortex and Event. There's a Trinket shop, Vortex on 6, competes with a Steel shop, Money, Caverns. It's alright, I'll take it, potentially. Dupe on 5 is alright, has a Horde and Money, competes with a Magic shop. Removal Dupe is on 4, keep that in mind if I can use it, competes with a Magic shop. Noting that there's no Steel shops on 4 or 5. Keep that in mind, we have a double in the early as a result. We do. Remnant banner, Hellhorned banner. There is a Hellhorned banner on Magic side on Ring 2, which is potentially really good, by the way, because I have a Ritual of Battle that would love to get 2 -1s, and if they give me a holdover Wicklash, I would also take that. So we have some pretty good hits here. Yeah, nothing too spicy otherwise. Cool. Alright, let's Dark Forge it up. Burnout Rector it is. 100%. I already talked about this. I actually should have looked at the relic first. I didn't actually mean to click Rector there first, but it doesn't matter because we had the pieces for it. Queen's Tale is disgustingly good here because it basically converts these imps into free redraws. Take the money, move on. That's actually very powerful. We have an extremely strong opener. I can just take everything here. I should be able to draw fast enough through my run. Also, they just gave me a turn 1 Wicklash, which is kind of nuts, so I'll take that as well. The Queen Zimpling in front to tank this to the best of our ability. I play random stuff upstairs because you may as well. Yeah, we play 2 units middle so that this Foot Soldier perishes. We just need to give either chump blockers and some other nonsense to mid-floor. Where'd this 60 come from? Oh yeah, that was actually, yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking, where did that come from? That came from our friend. Where is it? Wicklash. Wicklash. Yeah, I'm just looking to buy turns here, so that should be fine. Great work, go team. Cool. Extend burnout on the guy. We get the kill. It's fine. Good job. Well done. I mean, he lives with like 11 hit points. I'm not worried about it. We're gonna be able to do 11 damage to this guy. Amazing. Whatever. It's fine. If I actually can't do 11 damage to this goon, something is wrong. Hey, look, we did it. Good. I was like, we've got the cards here. Someone's going to be able to do 11 damage to this guy. We got it. Good work. Purifying Cleanse, it's definitely molded here. I want to have targeted reforms, be able to get back a Rector that passes away, something like that. I already have the Burnout extensions, so I don't think I need Wicklash 3. Purifying Cleanse is very good, but Molded is better here. For sure. Vent, Vent. It's Vent. I want a good plus 30 target. Hidden Passage is maybe okay, but I don't have any components that play nice here with it. So I'm going to take the Vent instead. Broaden my horizons. Yeah, we get a Horned Warrior. That's pretty sick. I like it because it just kind of immediately gives you multi-strike, which is great. Paraffin Enforcer is nice, but forces me into some Steel Shop action. I think Horned Warrior can do... My plan here, my hope anyway, is I can go right here and then go and take -1/-1 into a... What is it? Into a Ritual of Battle. Maybe see a holdover. I think I would hold over the Vent, actually. I'm going to take Horned Warrior. I think he's better here. I have all the offensive scaling to make him very powerful. Let's do it. I am going to go right. I think it's better here because I have a good unit. I have a lot of things that are beneficial here. Remove Consume there. Hellhorned Banner says Branded Warrior. Could be. It could be Branded Warrior. Demon Fiend Infusion is not impossible either. I mean, it's not bad, right? Demon Fiend Infusion. I'd like to be able to fit more of them on the floor. I could do better than this, right? I can do better than this, I think. I'm pretty sure I can. I'm pretty sure I can, right? There's another Hellhorn banner coming up. Maybe I see Steelworker and I'll just feel better about everything. Let's put the first -1 in. Magic Shop on 4. It's unlikely I have a removal dupe of particular value. It'd be nice. It's a bit of a gamble is the problem, right? So it depends on what's in this temple. Now I can take Spell Chain. I can take +30, and I can take the -2. All of them are good. So these temples are nuts for me. The thing is whether I removal dupe something depends a lot on that. I think we do want to -1 a Crushing Demise here. If they give me an X5 on Crushing Demise at just -1, I think I would take it. Because this card is sick, and every turn I draw it, it's a good card to draw. So I think 1 -1 is good here. +10, no. Reroll this. Yo, holdover. Alright, we could hold over Crushing Demise here. I think you hold over the Vent, though. It's fine for now. It gets really good later. Especially if I see a +30 on this. Yeah, that's gotta be it. The other -1, I'm going to toss one of these into a Ritual. I think it's going to be correct. Wicklash, I mean, there are a lot of really good ones. I think it's going to be a Ritual, though. And we chill. We chill on that. I feel pretty solid about our picks here. I do want to take this money, though. Money is more valuable now than later. I can get by the spikes. I'm not too concerned with it. I just have a bunch of trash units that die on it. It's fine. Let's see. Rector on bottom. We play a drag in the back. I do want to Queen Zimpling, and then I wish to Wicklash Rector. I'm going to put Horned Warrior upstairs, I think. He's going to just die. He's not that important, is the thing. So, I mean, we may as well play him, but he is just going to pass away. I don't see any world where he does not pass away. It's just kind of the truth, right? Put a guy in the back, which kills that middle fella. We get the Collector looking good. Cool, there's that. Ritual into Horned Warrior. This boss is going to have, what, 4 spikes? It's possible I could make this work. He at least gets 1 round. I do want Wicklash on Rector here. We will chump with his dregs here. I believe this is going to be good. Yeah, 3 spikes. Okay. So this works out. We put a dreg in front and we just vent in the back and we're chilling. Right? Oh, we actually already have the kill. Never mind. Game is easy. Fine. Rector just beats this man to death. Excellent work. We get the money, we get the Collector, we take no damage. Seems like an okay start to me. Dripfall. Dripfall is maybe a patient answer, so we should take it. Yes, we should take it. Don't disrespect there. Rage Serum, Welder Helper, Hidden Passage. No, I don't think so. I'm not seeing the overstack angle here. Let's go look for an infusion. Maybe some upgrades. Endless. I mean, an Endless Imp could have been spicy here, but it's fine. Wait, what? Apex Imp. Brother. Brother Apex Imp. Hold up. Why didn't I take the Welder Helper? I'm a fool. We could have had Endless Welder Helper. Wait a second. What? I don't think I ever take that Welder Helper to add another unit to this. But what do you mean? Now, Apex Imp feels a bit like a bait. I actually think Steelworker is stronger here for the run that I'm putting together. But that is very funny. Very funny. I mean, Apex Imp is nuts. You can kind of play him. I don't have any armor generation. I actually think Steelworker is better here, which is hilarious to me, but yeah. Fade's First Blade, Wing Clippings, Unbroken Horn. I think I'm going to take the Unbroken Horn because I can generate Ember with Queen's Tail, so this might be useful in some fashion. I do think a plus 25 is just frankly required in the Horned Warrior here. It's okay. I'm going to reroll this. Large Stone? I don't want to give him a Large Stone. That's no bueno. I think we're going to skip that. I'm going to take the Caverns here. Yeah, copy a card X5. I mean, I said earlier that I would do this on a Crushing Demise. Don't think I won't. I'm serious. Is this card good? Yes. This card kills enemies immediately. It's very good. I'm glad I did that. That's nuts. Now, would I do that at 1 cost? No. Too expensive. They clutter my deck. At 0 cost, these things basically just read kill an enemy, which is ridiculous. So, of course, I feel good about that. Cool. We at least have some plus 25s on Horned Warrior, so he is not doomed to death, which is great. Our basic plan is Horned Warrior in behind Steelworker. We're going to chump block the bomb on middle here. This is Clergyman Host. This is not... Right, this is important. This is not Conduits. Right. Cool. Anyway, we crush downstairs. I just bomb everything, and I throw some rituals upstairs. Seems okay. Wrecker punches a guy and then dies, and that's fine. I am going to molded a Queen Zimpling back so I can get that trigger. Great work. Perfect. I'm going to crush downstairs. I'm going to extend Burnout on Rector a bunch because that seems like a good idea. And then we just play out a Train Steward and let it pass away. Seems good to me. Yeah, actually, all this seems pretty good. We just crush downstairs, whatever. We play... It doesn't really matter. I kind of like having an imp upstairs because it soaks up armor for the floor, which is pretty nice. So, sure, we'll do that. Oh, look, another crush downstairs. Seems good. Tank on middle. Sure, get rid of some stuff. And then we just vent downstairs. The second I see like a plus 30 or something, I feel like this run is going to make a lot more sense. We just crush downstairs. In fact, actually, I think we can kind of do some spicy stuff here by... You play... Vent doesn't have a buff on it. I think we do need to play this ritual, and then we just crush. Hey, just high roll, okay? Just hit. Cool. And we just play Crushing Demises repeatedly, is basically this entire run. There's not much reason to do anything else. Just repeatedly play Crushing Demise. Enemies don't even reach my top floor. You remove enough trash here that it's just free. He doesn't even get through this guy. That's crazy. We definitely win up top, but... I mean, I guess I'll take the free 9 damage here. It doesn't matter. Everything burns out because it's fine, but sure. We win upstairs. Good job. Crush my whole floor. Nah, we're fine. Cool. And this is going to look better once you put Steelworker inside of Horned Warrior and stuff like that. We are looking for some offensive scaling. Hey, Dark Deal, that's pretty cool. Yes, Dark Deal. Yeah, you could have done this Apex Imp infused with Horned Warrior nonsense. I think it would have been possible, but we don't have much armor gen here. I think it's still winning because Apex Imp is broken, but Steelworker is stronger. Let's take Dark Deal, it's a good card. I don't need these units. I have the line. I just need to make it work. Cool, skip. Card draw, right? Card draw. I mean, the Queen's Tale is kind of card draw and Ember Generation. I also have the Unbroken Horn. I think it is just card draw, yes. Find me more Crushing Demises. Anyway, let's go right, I think. Removal Dupe is very powerful, admittedly, but I really don't want another Crushing Demise at this point. 6 is enough. Okay, 6 is enough. Let's go sell this Remnant Banner. Oh boy, Lady of the Reformed. It's fine, I'll just reform him. It's cool. -1. Make Ritual of Battle playable. Let's head over here, see which Divine Temple upgrade we get. Today it's a Spell Chain. That's great news. You know why that's great news? One of these Crushing Demises just clears a floor. 10 and Piercing is functional. 10 and Piercing is a functional take here. It's not as good as a +30 in my opinion. Right, because the idea is you want the +30 to kill the backlines, then you crush the heavies. Do I hold out? How many temples do I have? 1, 2, back to back. I hold out. We hold out here. I do think the infusion is probably correct. Anyway, let's re-roll this. Another holdover. Well, you can do some spicy stuff with a second holdover here. I could hold over one of these Crushing Demises. I could 10 and Piercing, or rather, hold over the Dripfall. I mean, holding over the Dripfall does contribute a good chunk to solving Patient. It's not a lot of days, but it's some days. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it's not glamorous, but I like it because Patient, you should take the answers you see when you see them. I'm also not going to do the infusion right now. There's no reason to rush. We take care of Train Stewards, and we move on from here. Upgrade Rector into Burnout 2. Dark Calling is a bait. We just want this man to punch. We hold on the 10 and Piercing. It is 50, but I'm not that scared of 50. Ancient Hate. I don't care. I'm just going to crush the floors to oblivion. Yes. We play Rector middle. I just crush bottom every time it spawns, pretty much. Ah, crush. Okay, dang. Oh no, it didn't actually work out the way I wanted. It's fine. I don't really care. Cool. Hey, look, we get the Collector. Good job. Crush bottom floor. Hey, we whiffed. It's fine. I could drip stuff around if I care. I don't really care right now, though. Is an important piece of intel. I just don't. We're going to be okay on killing enemies, so let's just draw through our deck. Cool, that's a Ritual of Battle. I'm playing it upstairs. Very important. I do take... Hey, wait. Nope, we're fine. Huzzah! I take 0 there. Anyway, crush downstairs. Cool. Let's play another unit and then just clear this floor. Good job. Good job. We did it. Great work. No damage taken upstairs. Incredible. Crush this floor repeatedly? Sure, seems good. We're going to play Dark Deal, Ritual of Battle, and I'm going to tank with the Imp. And then we just play a Dragged Middle, and it's fine. I ignore the Vent for the time being. Sure. Cool. Play the Queen's Impling, play the Wicklash, play out trash cards. I should reform something, so let's play a Drag, I suppose? Fine. He's dead upstairs, I don't need to crush him. He has 1 hit point, it's okay. Alright. Cool, so our plan now is we Dark Deal upstairs. I'm gonna double crush downstairs because it does just straight up kill these enemies. I'm going to hold on to the Dripfall now. We're going to Wicklash, Rector, and I Ritual upstairs, and we are chilling. I just keep this 1 days going, and it's fine. The guy burns out, sadly. That's a shame, but he does 330 damage, which is pretty cool. We easily clear the last bit upstairs, no problem. Yeah, not an issue. 1 round, good job. Our goal is to make a second one of these steel friends, but... Ooh, Mortal Entrapment is spicy and good. Click it, yes. This is going to be the offset on... There's your Inflame if you wanted to play Apex Imp, by the way. You also get a March of Shields here, which is kind of neat. But the idea here is... You want to -1/-1 this Mortal Entrapment. You spam Dripfall on the boss to keep him at the same level. And then we just lower this, make this number... Hit him with this Mortal Entrapment whenever we see it. Inflame is a bad card, don't click it. I might take this March of Shields, I'm debating. It's probably good. Okay, that's probably the last rando thing I should take. I didn't get a multi-strike or something, though, so I don't really want this dupe. I could go to the dupe on ring 8. Magic shops are high value. No removals here. Let's go to this magic shop. I have enough bombs that I don't really care that much. Give me a -2 or a +30, please. Yeah, +30 on the vent. Incredible, we got it. Good. Solving the problems of the run. Okay. -1/-1 here goes into Mortal Entrapment, I believe. We're just looking to make things cheaper because I can hold over that money in the Ember and the Unbroken Horn angle. So it's good. Roll Permafrost. Think about this for a moment. Do nothing. Make card cheap. Buy removal, probably. Wait, there's money with this Merchant of Steel? Yes, okay. Buy removal. We need to get rid of trash is the problem. There's a lot of trash in this deck. Caverns says consumable. Well, the melting I mean, Hallowed Drippings is fine. It does go away. I don't really want this. I think I'm just going to take the 10 gold. It's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. There are a lot of things that could have been done that would have been better there, but that's okay. Now, do I do this infusion again now? No, I wait. Again, I continue waiting. There's no reason to do this now. We move on. Right? Right. Okay, fair enough. 65 into ring 5 is no problemo, especially when I can just crush the floors. Multi-strike is not a problem. I have an X5 on Crushing Demise, whatever. I also completely slam hit the holdover +30 on Vent, so we are chilling, pretty much. Blast them downstairs, we'll kill a guy, it's good. I will hold on to this Seraph, or rather this Dripfall thing. 4. Cool, we get Mr. Horned Warrior upstairs, it's good. I'm going to kill the entire bottom floor. It's good to do it. Cool. I'm gonna drip the Marksman and kill it with a Train Steward. Cool. Great work, go team. Hey, look, three Crushing Demises. Wonder what I'm gonna do with that. I'm gonna mold back an Impling because I do just want to keep drawing and playing out these cards. Hold the drip. It's cool. Crush bottom floor. Hey, just hit the scary guy, right? Seems good. Ritual for sure. Rector burned out, which is spicy, but, you know, fair enough. Probably didn't need to do that buff, but I did it anyway. We Queen Zimpling middle. We see the vent. It's good. I do need to play the ritual. We're going to drip, drag. Vent does counteract the Unbroken Horn a bit. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. We have enemies in the behind here. It's fine. I'm going to play cards. I mean, we see the Crush, right? The Crush is fine. You play Dark Deal. We're going to Drip Fall, get rid of a unit. My goal is to hit the Mortal Entrapment here. Yes, I do wish to draw into Mortal Entrapment. Pretty likely if I drop the Vent. So and he's already taken damage? Yeah, so I'm going to drop the Vent. And we Crush and kill him the other ways. Good job. Do not click that card. If I can reform Rector, that's also spicy. Cool, we Drip. We Crush to get rid of our Imp. I Mortal Entrapment for turns. I play Ritual upstairs, and we chill. This should be enough to get through this combat. It's spicy, but it's enough. I then mold back the strongest Dreg, because it fits on the floor. And then he comes and does a hit. He lives. Incredible. Well done, Big Dreg. You did a great job, my guy. Cool. Okay, we get through this combat. Our scaling is not that great yet. I'll take the Memorial Fund. That's nice. Votavary? Is there anything Votavary does for me that I care about? No. Fatal Melting. No, I have the Vent. Crushing Demise. No, I have 6 of these. I have like 7 of these cards. We're fine. Inflame, Impressive, Imp in a Box. Nope, I'm good. Imp in a Box kind of is free because of, you know, Queen's Sale, but I don't really get a lot of value out of having more of these. Okay. Steel Shop. Give me a multi-strike, please. If there are no multi-strikes, it's kind of sucky, but that's okay. I took the Horned Warrior for a reason. Spell Chain. Sure. Spell Chain is fine. Let's check this shop first. Endless. There's no good Endless here. The question you have to ask yourself is, if there's no great Endless situation, do I even want to dupe the Horned Warrior? And the answer might be no. The answer might be you dupe Mortal Entrapment and we just stick like a self-infused Steelworker in front or something. Or just give everyone plus 25s. Because the problem is scaling is not floor-wide, right? I've got this Dark Deal, I've got the Rituals, I've got some Wicklashes, I guess. They kind of count. The big challenge is... what was in the middle? It was a Spell Chain, right? So the question then becomes, well, heck, what am I doing here? I don't really have... there's not a big benefit to having a second Horned Warrior in that case. And if that's true, then there's not really a big benefit to putting the Steelworker in it either. And I might want to consider putting like plus 25 Steelworker. And maybe you dupe and self-infuse Steelworker on Ring 8, and that's potentially a much stronger line, right? That saves you 15 shards that otherwise doesn't do much. Now, admit it, yeah, and for the same thing, right? You just get an extra Horned Warrior that does nothing. So I think that's probably the angle. And if that's the case, then I want to put a plus 25 in Mr. Steelworker. Yeah, we'll do this. I'm going to hedge my bets. This Fury Stone is actually legit if this ends up being dead floor. I'm not waiting. I'm not going to wait for another multi-strike until Ring 8. That's losing. I have the pieces to win already. I kill floors by crushing everything and venting everything else. So we're fine on floors. Mini-bosses stand 0 chance. My Relentless strategy is good in boss combats, in floating boss combats, because I can constantly drip fall and slam Entrapment. And if I don't dupe Entrapment, I would still be okay. That's still enough turns. I'm going to re-roll this because I could hit. Quick would also be fine. Large Stone? What if I just make him huge instead? That's pretty good too, right? Make him huge. He fits on the floor. I can't chump for him, but I also kind of don't care. right? This is actually a really good run, right? I like this run because it's letting me demonstrate how you win this run without seeing a multi-strike. I don't care, right? There's a reason I took Horned Warrior from that first opportunity, because he hits twice. Giving him a large stone is probably great. I don't need anything else on his floor. Rector can chill elsewhere. Yeah, I'm going to make him large. Incredible. Let's do it. And then I don't get a plus 25. We're going to take a Caverns here. Trade Pyre Health for money? Yes. I will do that here because it lets me convert that immediately into a removal, which I value a lot because I've got so much trash in this run, and drawing through the trash is good. We're not doing this infusion. I am spell chaining another Crushing Demise. As it turns out, I think Crushing Demise is a good card. Intrinsic is not it here, I don't think. We chill. I'm looking at getting up to 105 shards, probably. Unless there's some really sick -2 action on this temple, right? I would take a -2 into this ritual. Although I am probably going to the magic shop next, so maybe I won't even need it. Anyway, I think we kill Fel. She floats, which means she's in a bad situation. Right? That's a general truth. Cool. Anyway, here's Crushing Demise. Behold, I just kill the floor. Great work. And then we have huge man upstairs and Rector punches middle, and it's fine. Cool. Good. You play the imp on middle, because of course you do. We just mega crush downstairs. We play drag, and then imp middle. Legit. Cool. Everything on the train is now dead. Good job. Play the Dark Deal into the guy upstairs. We'll play the March of Shields. I will burn out, extend Rector. I'm also playing double dregs and then venting bottom. The vent is good because it enables the crushes to be much stronger. Right? You drip fall here to drop them down, right? Then you play all the garbage out. And Ritual of Battle is a good card. Garbage, good. We then behold, you vent, you crunch, and you crunch. Good job. And now my crunches are earning me money because of Memorial Fund. Great work. Now we've done damage to Fel, so now we are going to Mortal Entrapment her. I will Wicklash to keep Rector among the living. We Queen's Impling here. I am going to double crush bottom because it's correct to do it. And I can vent middle for this kill. Doing 130 here is solid. I want to hold on to this strip ball, so I'm going to drop one of my Implings. Cool. The 130 is worth that turn there, I think. Cool. Drip fall, we keep it going. You play the Impling. You play the March of Shields. We crush the whole floor. You may as well. Yeah, we're crushing everything here. So, good chat. Right? It does not matter. In fact, the way you should play this actually is you should mold something back and then immediately crush it again. Because reasons, money. I don't really need vent anymore, but I'll hold on to it. You might as well. Let's see. I need to play Dark Deal. I also need to play Ritual of Battle. Hey look, we did it. I do want to crush bottom floor. Just kill that guy. Good job. I do think the drip fall is worth it here. I'm trading 190 for 100, but it maintains the days, which I think is good. So let's just take that punch, and then my guy is gone, and that's okay. Yeah, you slam, Mortal Entrapment, Drip Fall, come upstairs, Ritual, and then we just sit on our cards, and we win. Drip Fall. None of these cards are playable, but 6 turns is enough to win this, so I'm not afraid. Good job. Drip Fall. Free. And then we mold back, I don't know, something that's playable. Here, we'll get him with that Queen's Impling. Oh, wait, no space. Never mind. It's fine. Yeah, it's a little slow. I think duplicating the Mortal Entrapment is the play here, so not afraid of that. Wickless Recruitment? No. None of these are good. Formless Child, Spike of the Hellhorned? No. No, no, no. I'll take money. Card draw. I mean, it is just card draw. Find me the cards that make me do more damage faster. Space is irrelevant. It's good. We're fine. All right, we're going to the magic shop because I'm seeing a steel shop, and the only thing that matters at this point is making rituals cheaper and ultimately just crushing enemies. So, cool. This is the third holdover, by the way. At this point, you may as well hold over Dark Deal. I mean, right? Right? You might as well. Okay, sure. Seems good to me. I'm gonna put 2 -1s in a ritual of battle, and we kind of just chill. Right? None of the rest of this matters. Boom. We're gonna look at 105 shards here. I don't need to take that because I'm doing a dupe on Steelworker self-infuse angle. So that'll be nice and good. 10 armor a turn. It does offset the self-inflicted damage of Dark Deal. I mean, the offensive scaling of this is just solid, so we're good. Cool. 31 cards is spicy, but I have a lot of card draw, so it's fine. This is the scariest boss, because I don't get the turns to set him up very well. So we're gonna need to do our best. I almost put Rector on the wrong floor. That would have been an absolute throw. I do want to play the Queen Zimpling, just draw garbage. A Ritual of Battle upstairs. Okay, I do want to draw. I'm straight up going to crush Rector if I see it. Okay, we don't see it. So the right way of doing this is to drip the Gilded Wing off the floor. We play the Dark Deal. Queen Zimpling just draws me a card. I need to play that Ritual. I will tank with the Dreg. And I think I will vent middle a bunch after I March of Shields. Yes. True. I vent middle. Good. I think we can set up this Steel Wings for death here. I'm not afraid of that Steel Wings, but I need to... All right, Crushing Demises. We just send it, right? Full send. It's true. Full send. Play the cards you need to play in the order you need to play them. It's Dark Deal time. Go. The Imp is a free card draw. Good. Great news. Molded doesn't matter. So I want to vent first. How do I approach that? I think we actually just double crush. I think we just super crush this floor and don't care. You drip the light wings or this wilt wings away, and then this full crushes everything here, and this floor is gone. And then we reform Rector. We vent bottom, right? Incredible work. And then we Rector chills on middle, and we have set up, we have completely cleared the train. So that's good. Yeah, that seems like a good play, right? Extend that burnout, play the Dark Deal, it's important. Looks like I want to do a vent plus double crush angle here. It does not really matter, actually. Right? Yeah, so what you do is you crush once. I mean, honestly, why do I care, right? Just drop this guy, drop this goon, and then just crush both. Yeah, it does not matter. Good job, we did it. Cool. Dark Deal, keep it going. Wicklash, keep it going. I do want to kill both dregs here to the best of my ability, so just drop a dreg in. Kills that guy. Dreg, I'm going to crush this dreg. I am going to rip this thing. I do want to hold the vent because I can ping the... I guess I could crush him too, right? Never mind, we just drop vent. I'll save the 10 upstairs. It's fine. Sure. Yeah, you just crush bottom floor. We drip this guy. We Dark Deal upstairs. We chill. We chill. Rector punches hard. Yeah, so Rector does great work here. I cannot get the Mortal Entrapment. Again, this is part of why this is scary. Yeah? For this exact reason. I do want to guarantee the 1 round. I'm doing pretty well here. It's a bad turn for Mortal Entrapment. My next turn is probably not very good. We're looking okay. Fortunately, Rector is doing great work here by hitting him 4 times. We win. Honestly, it looked a little spicy. I'll be clear. This guy is very scary. I only get the 1 round, but fortunately it's just him and it's not the general. I think the general might have been really spicy. Although I would have been able to at least connect that, what's it called? The Mortal Entrapment, so I think it would have been okay. Resin removal is good. Click that card. Fire Chomper is probably objectively correct. Right? Just when you think about this for more than 10 seconds, it doesn't do much when you think about it when you have the, what's it called? The vent in play. True. Branding right might be pretty good. Armor I can put into anyone. Problem is that it's going to run out of armor on my back guy. I don't know. I don't think Horned Warrior needs that, especially when we do the self-infuse. Yeah, we're going to skip for money here. It's fine. Okay. What else is next? We go right. Yes, we planned this. Yes. Yes, we planned this. I'm looking for a plus 25. Incredible. A plus 25. We did it. Great job. Steelworker is on the floor. Give me, I don't know, double armor or something. Ashes of the Fallen is genuinely hilarious here. Man, all you needed to do was take Welder Helper, Endless Welder Helper, find a Burnout 1 somewhere in a shop. There was, I'm trying to think of where you would have found it. Where was that Burnout 1? Was there one available? I don't even think so. Worst, you could put a Dreg in it, right? And then you just double ashes onto the Apex Imp, and you have that Endless Welder Helper. I should just click it Welder Helper when we see him, but it's fine. Reroll this. Whatever. Iron Drop Cage. Okay, we win. Yo, that's outrageous. The Drop Cage hardcore save. Amazing. That's so good. I'm so happy for that. Wonderful job, team. Wow. Okay, anyway. Time to dupe. Where is it? Steelworker here. I don't have to do anything cheeky about like Mortal Entrapment dupe because my drip falls apply 3 days now. So this gives me 10 armor a turn, which I think is important. And I think we're going to just chill on that. This is a very not glamorous floor, and frankly, that's okay. I'm actually going to put this infusion into Horned Warrior in case the Steelworker dies somehow, right? Then Horned Warrior is still at least generating his own armor. Cool, and we sit at 105. Nothing fancy. I'm pretty confident the removal is more valuable here than... Right? I'm pretty sure this removal is more valuable. The question then becomes on what? 5... What even sticks around in my deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All gone. 8, 9, 10... 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17, and I'm drawing 7. Removal is valuable then. What do you cut? Molded is too important. Rituals are too important. I could drop a Wicklash and then just give up on Rector after a while. He's not that important, right? It's not like I can put these Wicklashes into my Horde Warrior. Yeah, let's cut one of these. Alright, cool. 170 gold. What do I do with that? Answer is basically nothing. I reroll this shop and look longingly at quick, I guess. It doesn't matter. There's your burnout 1. There it is, right here. You burn out 1, the welder helper that you put the endless in, and then you slam that in Apex Imp infused with Horned Warrior every turn. You'd have to find a way of not having the Apex Imp just pass away on Divinity. I actually think, in truth, it generates double armor because you'd have ashes. I think this line is safer, but whatever, it's fine. I could upgrade an Imp. I might as well upgrade an Imp, right? No, I'm going to upgrade a Dreg. Guy deserves it. Let's go, champ. Here you go. Burnout 3. What a Chad. Alright, that's as much as it's going to matter. 105 out of 100, it's enough to get the Divinity. We take these. Let's go. The only question mark becomes, how do I not die until I hit a Daze card? So, that's a question mark. Just don't be top. Hey, look. It's perfect. We give him 3 floors to work with, I think. Yeah, so it's Rector middle. This is going to be spicy. I'm going to put a Dreg in front. We Steelworker up top. We double Crush downstairs. This is going to look spicy. We then play a Queen Zimpling on this guy. Yeah. Oh, he's going to hit it, of course. Why would I do that? Never mind. I'm a buffoon. All right. Just go middle floor. I thought he wasn't attacking on this turn. It's cool. We did fine. Great work. I just incanted him for actually no reason, so that's fun. Cool. Drag. I am going to crush. Leave that Crushing Demise in, I guess. It does not really matter. He's going to go upstairs. That's a little spicy. I'm going to vent middle, though. Saves Rector some health. Okay. Scary. We don't want to kill this front Light Wings because it's doing 63 damage here. Spicy. Okay, maybe I'll draw into a card. Molded. Interesting. This is the scariest part of the combat, right? This turn, right here. I'm pretty likely to hit one of my 2 cards, and I'm doing damage to this guy. He has taken damage, it's true. If I play 2 Queen Zimplings and then vent bottom, one of them lives and he has to go bottom next turn, which is almost certainly correct. If I incant him twice, what happens? We're taking 30 plus 35, 65, which we live. We live that. Good. Just do not vent upstairs or we lose. This looks about as good as it's going to get. Thank you, Mr. Steelworker. You did great. Go bottom. Thank you. Goodbye. All right. And now you just Mortal Entrapment this goon and we're in control. But it's pretty scary when you think about it. Play Queen Zimpling. Resin removal. Well, sadly... Yeah, sadly, not much to say here. I guess I could crush middle. Not crush bottom, though, right? We're going to vent this guy, and then we're going to crush him. Bam! Good job. There you go, right there. Great work. Go middle, please. I think he has to. Great work. All right, so now the angle is... I'd love to save this 12 upstairs. So we're going to... rip this middle guy down. I am going to Queen Zimpling. Oh, I get double crush. Interesting. It's going to be a dark deal upstairs for sure. I need my damage to scale. Vent clears middle. If I play it again upstairs next turn. So let's double crush bottom. Play the drag down and then vent middle here and we chill. Okay. Now I play by Dripfall Boss. Mortal Entrapment Boss. He's out of the picture. Good. We double Ritual. We Dark Deal. And I vent top floor to Oblivion. And I'm looking for that resin removal. Yes. I'm looking for resin removal here. There it is. My guy lives. I should drip him off floor first. Resin removal is important. Dark Deal here is good. I wish to full crush mid-floor out. Great. I will then crush again bottom, and I think we're chilling. I mean, at this point, you may as well vent upstairs to save 15. No real reason not to. We easily win Relentless. I just need to crush out the floors, is it. Drip this goon. I will mold back Rector because he's an absolute lunatic. We're going to crush middle to Oblivion. I'm going to crush bottom. Great work. If Rector wails on this boss, I'm not worried about it. That's where I'm at. Vent is no longer required. Yeah, I mean, he's going to wail on this boss and then burn out, and that's just fine. He's basically crushing Demise. Right? I guess, wait a second. Crush him, and then we reform him. Rector 3.0. There you go, 825 damage before you burn out. That seems good. Well done. Cool. He just beats the dirt out of this man, and then we get the Mortal Entrapment, and we super win this. Cool. Hey, by the way, is Crushing Demise a good card? I have yet to figure it out. I'm not sure. You know, a lot of the run is determined by how you solve waves. It turns out, if you just kill everything, you've solved waves. And Crushing Demise does that so well, it's kind of outrageous. Cool, we get both of our units on turn 1, which is very nice. I wish to do... It's going to be a crush bottom floor for sure. I'll take it. I get 4 Ember I get to want to play. So I think the answer is, what do I take here? Honestly, it's armor until I get the days. So we're going to do Steelworker Horned Warrior Friend first. I'm going to toss him that March of Shields. Then I'm going to play Steelworker. Fine. Drag Rector. Fine. I'll give up a ritual for this, I think. That is fair to me. We see the power of Vent. He kills one guy. Play Ritual of Battle. I'm going to crush bottom floor. That's a great hit. I'm going to Wicklash Rector, and I'm going to vent middle. Our goal here is essentially to vent this floor into the ether. Eventually, I will draw the key cards here. Eventually, we hit. Eventually. Okay, I mean, the crushes on bottom look pretty good to me. I can... Do I crush middle? I only have some small weak goons here. I'm not afraid of them. I'm just gonna leak this Apprentice of Light, I think. There's really no reason to care about 12 damage to the Pyre. We're dealing with next wave because Rector is a lunatic. So our plan is we just crush bottom to the best of our ability. Incredible, we hit. Play stuff. Actually, what I can do is I should resin removal middle, and then we can just clean house, right? I can stop all this damage by just venting upstairs. I don't know why I don't. Yeah, just kill them all. There's no reason to take 12 damage. I don't know why I thought that. I guess for some reason I was expecting I would need to vent something else. I don't know. Anyway, here's Dripfall. And Mortal Entrapment. Although I want to vent upstairs first. Maybe. Well, He's going to go over the threshold. It's going to be fine. I have to play this while I have Ember. It's okay. Rector lives, incredibly. We have to crush bottom floor twice? Never mind. We can now crush middle floor. We're going to be venting top, which saves Steelworker's life. Yeah, so you crush middle, high roll like a lunatic. You mold back Rector because you might as well save him. I should have played that Impling. It's fine. And we vent upstairs. Steelworker lives and we're chilling. Great work. And now we're in complete control of this. We have 100% control of the run. We just play defensive, offensive stuff elsewhere and we chill. Great work. Cool. You vent first, then we crush and we kill a big man. I mean, this is the power of what we're doing, right? We don't need a very powerful floor if I can do 5 million damage to everything. Baby, this resin removal is nuts. Ritual of Battle, Dark Deal, all the good stuff. Cool. Man has 10 days. He's having a bad day. I am going to play the Queen's Impling because it makes sense to draw a thing. I may as well do it again, save some health. We vent first and then we crush. Incredible. That floor is neutered. Well done. Now, we do need to respect, when we can, he pumps a man down. That's great. We attempt, we can guarantee the bottom kill with the vent crush, which I think is going to be the play. So we're gonna let this Gilded Wings chill, I think. We may as well drip them off and save the 12, right? I don't see a reason not to, in fact, do this instead. And then we may as well mold back a lad. Yeah, the big guy, Big Dreg. Of course I'm bringing him back. Who wouldn't? Look at this guy. And then we vent crush bottom and with no mini-boss anymore. Cool. Now the order of operations is we drip off Mr. Guy that's doing 7 damage to me, which is great work. We Dark Deal in the back. I crush a bunch of times downstairs because I don't like these guys. Great work. And then I vent middle, I'm pretty sure, kills this guy, and we just cruise. Yes. Great work. Go team. Now we're going to vent bottom floor. We're going to drip upstairs, of course. Keep doing damage. I mean, 300 damage is enough to win this run when you have 13 days, so I don't really care all that much. We're going to double crush middle because I don't feel like having any of these in my relentless pile upstairs. We're going to mold back Rector because he's a lunatic, and I think he needs to live. And then we vent bottom to stop the curses and crush to get rid of that. And, I mean, we're winning. This is an easy W. There's no question about it. He actually swings once, incredibly. Let's fix that. Good job. He does not attack us. And then I could make it even worse. I could actually, hold up, I can maybe get Rector alive. Rector, I believe in you. Rector, no. Rector, no, he burns out. How could you? My guy. He tried. Crush the Divinity. It's too bad I can't see how far he gets. I mean, he dies in 6 rounds, of course, but we easily win upstairs. It's not a big deal. Honestly, I think the big takeaway here is take multi-strike when you see it, right? And in this case, it was in the form of a Horned Warrior. That's really all it took. Just take multi-strike in the form of good unit that has it. And then if you miss on every seal shop, which it appears you do, I skipped a couple, but that's another important takeaway, right? I skipped steel shops. I didn't tunnel vision, right? Let's go to the challenge. I got a much better score. I guess I didn't take any damage here. Let's see these winners. Let's see what we got. We do have Mr. Horned Warrior, Branded Warrior. Took the Apex Imp. Apex Imp kind of failed you a little bit. It's a very sad looking Apex Imp. Look at this sad unit. Gave him a, what was that, a large stone? Good grief. I don't even want to look at him. Formless Child. All right, so Gabriel was baited and then had to play some very spicy nonsense to get there. What did you X5? Oh, you X5'd your Ritual of Battle? You know what? That's pretty good. I'll admit that's a pretty good play. But the truth is, let me actually go find me. I want to talk about this because I think X5 Crushing Demise is way better than people are giving it credit for. And the fact that I prepped it for that, I primed it for a possible X5 is so smart because, and I don't mean that as a pat on my back, just rather that that is the right choice. Because if you're worried about your offensive line being able to clear waves, the best way to clear waves is to kill them. Just destroy everything. And it doesn't matter if I have 6 rituals of battle if I can't reach the back units. So what we do instead is we just murder everything, and then whatever my floor is doing, as long as it's enough to get past, we're fine. The drop cage into the holdover dripfall is chef's kiss. Really great pickup. I think we would have won anyway, but this makes it super smooth. I didn't have to tunnel vision the bosses. I could, drip some other things around here and there. And then just rando Steelworker Horn Warrior floor, nothing special about it. Holdover Dark Deal was great, actually. I think this was an excellent use of my holdover. Very good Rage Scaler for 0 cost. Complements the rituals very well. Didn't need any more than that. Holdover Vent, excellent. Got a plus 30 for this. This thing was clearing units. You could do some cheeky things here like I was doing. You vent out back lines and then you crush the front lines. Works sometimes, doesn't work on others. I mean, of course, they might have Spell Shield or something, whatever. Also, by the way, click resin removal. This card is nuts. It has gone from 0 to hero in the DLC, and it's just so good. There are enough buffs on enemies and debuffs on yourself that get slammed that you want this. Especially in the patient, this saved a lot of life. So, very pleased by that. Mortal Entrapment, I think, gets ragged on. The card says days 3, okay? It's good. End of story. It's fine. It's good. We take these. So, yeah, otherwise, we just capitalize on Queen Zimplings and Dregs going away and make our deck all playable. So, I mean, that was my strategy. You can see how the pivot to Apex Imp, the attempt to hunt for multi-strike, caused this to be, honestly, a bit of a nightmare-looking run. This does not look good. This run looks bad. There's 3 hidden passages. I guess he did this because he needed to assemble his double floor. Why is Formless Child here? Why did we click Harvest Rector? Does anyone know the answer to these questions? I don't. I'm not going to comment on this further. I think Harvest Rector is terrible in this particular run. You need a super powered backline that is able to solo carry the run but is squishy as heck for Harvest Rector to be good. A great example of this is a sweeper with multi-strike and I don't know, an Alpha Fiend infusion or something like that, And then Rector just 1v1s. The idea is your sweeper kills all the floors but then dies to Relentless. But at that point, Rector has 3,000 HP and is unkillable by any mortal or immortal being on any plane of existence. And you kind of go from there. So this looks like a struggle fiesta. I'm glad he got the win, but I see he took some damage. 83 damage on Ring 7. I mean, these all make sense. You look at my floors, right? I think I didn't take any damage ever. The only damage I took in this entire run was to the intentional event damage that I took for 150 gold. That's it. I made this look clean. All right, let's see what else we got. Another attempted Apex Imp. Okay, here you go. This is what I'm looking at, right? If you took that Welder Helper. Yeah, all right, here we see it. Yep, Welder Helper infusion. This slams. I'm actually surprised this didn't do better. 29 damage taken, I guess, is the reason why it lost on points. This is the line I was talking about, yeah? I still think it's a little spicy to go X5 Ritual of Battle here when your question mark is how do I not lose the patient and waves are still a concern, right? But this is what I'm glad someone ran this because I was talking about this for a lot of the run. You can see what I mean here with the Horn Warrior infusion gives you multi-strike. You should have given him I don't know, plus 10 damage or something. Rage 7 maybe, I don't know. And then you use the Welder Helper's infusion to load up the floor. It works. This wins. I get this. This also looks pretty clean, despite the fact that they leaked a little bit. Yeah. Seriously, no Spell Chain Crushing Demise? There were 2 Spell Chains in this run, y'all. No one did it, except for me. I did it twice. No one even took these Spell Chains. Blowing my mind here. I don't even know what to tell you. I am interested in the loss, though, the player who submitted. Okay. All right, you went in on Paraffin Enforcer. That's a risky play, right? Paraffin Enforcer draft there says, I need to hit draft or I need to hit multi-strike. What if I don't hit them? And there's a reason why I think you see all of these other players who are winning here taking the Horned Warrior instead. That is a very important play. It's the, okay, well, I'm going to take multi-strike when I see it. And in this case, that's what it was. And of course, this ended up being a big struggle all the way through, right? You've got just Rector and Paraffin Enforcer and nothing else. You also, I mean, you might have still been able to win this if you had taken a space and made a second one of these guys and then X5'd the Crushing Demise anyway. I actually think that still wins, by the way. You don't really need the multi-strike when you've got that many Crushing Demises, so fair enough. But yeah. So you still had the opportunity to win, and you just didn't get there. It's okay, it happens. Anyway, that brings us up to 46 wins on the series, which is incredible news. So I will let you go there. So yeah, I think we did a great job here. But yeah, all right, fair enough. So thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.